They said our generation was the most connected in history. But look closer, and you'll see the loneliness in our eyes. Something has changed, quietly, invisibly. A new kind of content has taken over our feeds. Not explicit, not banned, but suggestive enough to keep us scrolling. It sells smiles, bodies, and dreams that don't exist. And it's shaping the way we think about love, confidence, and even ourselves. This is the hidden cost of sexualized media on the youth. Every scroll gives the brain a small hit of dopamine, the same chemical that rewards you for food, love, success. But today, that chemical is triggered by pixels, by poses, by strangers pretending to be perfect. The mind can't tell the difference between real affection and digital attention, so it starts chasing the easy one, the one that never argues, never disappoints. Before long, what was entertainment becomes dependency. None of this is random. Platforms study what keeps you watching, what makes you stop, then come back. They learn that content showing more skin, more flirtation, more almost, keeps you hooked longer than anything else. So your feed becomes a mirror of your impulses, slowly teaching your brain that stimulation equals value. The system doesn't care about your mental health, it cares about your minutes. The result? A generation that feels numb. Numb to beauty, numb to effort, numb to real connection. Studies show rising rates of anxiety, depression, and dissatisfaction among teens, even as they consume more content promising happiness and confidence. We confuse being desired with being loved. We confuse being seen with being understood. And we start performing instead of living. Our grandparents had to speak, to write, to wait. We just swipe. They fell in love with voices, with words, with character. We fall for angles and filters. Real affection is slow, awkward, sometimes uncertain. But we're being taught that love must be cinematic, flawless, instantly gratifying. So when reality arrives, imperfect, human, we think something's wrong. But nothing's wrong. We've just been rewired. Billions are made from this illusion. Fashion brands, streaming platforms, influencers, they all sell the same story. Your worth equals your attractiveness. And it works, because insecurity is profitable. The more you doubt yourself, the more you spend to fix a problem that never existed. They're not selling images, they're selling identity. And every click is a data point in a trillion-dollar experiment on human desire. But there's another path, a quiet rebellion. It starts when you notice how often you reach for your phone without thinking. When you realize that silence feels uncomfortable. That's not weakness, that's withdrawal. You can retrain your brain. Replace the endless scroll with creation, conversation, or stillness. Spend one day without chasing validation. Feel how strange and freeing it is. Real connection isn't loud. It's eye contact. It's laughter that isn't filmed. It's presence. This isn't a war against technology. It's a reminder to reclaim control from it. We can't change every algorithm, but we can change what we feed it. When enough people stop rewarding the poison, the system will adapt. Choose depth over display. Choose reality over reels. Choose to feel again. Because the most radical act in a world that sells desire is to love sincerely. Every generation fights its own invisible battle. Ours just happens to glow behind a screen. Don't let it define you. Don't let it teach you what love means. Disconnect, reconnect, and if this message reached you, share it. Someone you know might still be fighting in silence.